window you can probably see my shadow walking behind the camera, but basically this is my desk area here. My chair has just been moved to the side, so the cushion is from Primark and the actual chair is just like a standard office chair from Tesco, I believe, but nothing special. So this is what my desk area looks like. The desk itself is from IKEA. This lamp here, the base is from Asda and the top is from IKEA. My laptop sits right in the middle, and then here I have like jewellery bits and pieces, perfumes, some of my brushes are actually hiding behind here, and that's makeup as well, which if you want to see a makeup collection I can do that, but here we are just for my stationery and my desk as it's meant to be a desk. So just quickly down the side I have a bunch of like little makeup-y books, and then this little quote here is where I keep that. And then also on this desk actually has like a back to it, so if you can see behind here I keep all my university books hidden behind here, as well as stuff for writing essays and things to help me with that. And then down there's more textbooks as well, so that's just hidden around the side. But the main thing which is part of my desk is this drawer here. So this is what I'm going to go through today. This is all my stationery, and I'm going to show you guys what I have in here and how I've organised it. So essentially, as you can see, I'm just moving them around. I have these plastic containers which are collected through various like takeaways and things like that. You guys may recognise them if you get Chinese takeaways. I'm sure you get them in something like this. So that is what I've used. I've just recycled them, which is always good for the environment. So starting from left to right, I'm going to start off here. So I am definitely somebody who's a fan of black pens. So here on my left, most easily accessible, I have just a bunch of plain black pens. As you can see, some of them are from where I've picked up on various places along the way. This one here is one of my favorites. It's super cool, like marble purple and like copper effect. It's super cool. And then just some plain ones, really nice Energel ones as well here, which are always a good go-to. And then at the back here behind it I have my pencils. So the majority of these ones here are from Pentel. I have pretty much their whole range, all their colours there, so I can just have them nice and handy. They're all nice and sharpened and ready for me to choose what colour I want. This pen here is really annoying because it always pokes out. But they're just all there if I want to do some mind maps and whatever with my revision. Then moving back down here, this is where I keep like the other kind of basic pens. I don't know how to describe them. So like green and blue is what I have here. So I use these for when I'm doing my uni work and I just want to annotate stuff, but not with too much of a distracting colour. So this is where I keep those. Again, I've got some various ones that I've picked up along the way, but the majority of them are just your bog standard like this. And then behind, keeping with the slightly more boring theme over here, these are my pencils. Nothing that exciting, but they live back there. So kind of coloured pencils and basic pencils, black pens and blue and green pens. Then moving along to kind of the centre, this is my most exciting little section here. So here we have the Pentel Energel pens. I like having these right at the front in the middle because I always reach for them when I'm doing revision and I want to do some pre-drawings. So I have all the colours here. As you can see, they all look the same in terms of their packaging, and I just have a bunch of different colours. About these as well, these are so fast drying. So for someone like me who's left-handed, I love using these all the time because I never smudge my revision with these. They are just such pretty colours and they work so well when I'm doing all my work. So that is definitely my favourite little pot there. Then moving along, I also really like this one. This one has kind of like my funky colours and metallic colours. These ones here are the ones by Pentel. They're like the Jewel metallic ones, and they change colour when you use them. So this one changes from red to pink, and then where's the gold one? No, where's the really cool one? This one changes from black to red, which I think is super cool. And then also hidden under here, I've also got some of these like metallic felt tip pens. So these are like my two funky pen boxes, And then behind I have again more colour, just not quite as exciting in my opinion. So up here above the Energel liquid gel ink pens, I've got some more Energel pens, but these ones are just like the regular, you can see the difference there. So these ones are still just as cool, but for some reason I love these more. I don't know why, they just really appeal to me. But these ones are just as cool. I've got various colours. You can see I've got like red, orange, and I've also got some random ones, you know, like the pens that aren't, you know, the odds and sods kind of ones. But again, a really nice selection of colours in here. I just keep these kind of tucked to the back because personally, these ones are my favourite by far, but these are always good for a nice backup. And again, some like random coloured pens as well. Moving along here, above the metallic ones, I've got some more like felt tip pens, but just not as fun as these ones. So I've got like a variety of brands in here, but basically these are just all my kind of felt tippy pens, the ones that I like to use for doodling and drawing. I've got thicker ones, which are like these ones here. And then I've got thinner ones like these ones here. So moving along here, next to like the felt tips, I have my highlighters. Whilst I was tidying out my stationery drawer, I realised I have so many highlighters, it's ridiculous. So basically they're all in this little pot here at the back. I've got various colours, blue, purple, green, yellow, pink ones. So these ones here are the E-Line 2 by Pentel. They are twin tip highlighters, so you've got a thicker end on the left and then a much thinner end for kind of underlining at the bottom, if you can see that there. So then after the highlighters, I have this pot down here. This is thicker, more kind of like hardcore pens in my opinion. I don't know how to describe it, but I basically got like, focus, like thick black markers, anything that's just like a little bit stronger. And then also like maybe a wee bit more arty. So these ones here are the kind of ones you use for journaling. So that is in that pot there. So those are all my tubs which I've used to store my stationery. And then just on this corner, this final box here is full of like my random bits and pieces for stationery. So I've got a rubber here, I've got liquid correction pen, so you can use this to correct your work. Also I've got like sellotape and then those protractors, like all the kind of bits and pieces you need. I've also got some paper clips in this corner, and then there's also like my hard drive, stapler, car charger, calculator, another calculator in there, and then tucked in the side I've got my scissors here as well, which is pretty much all I've got. Oh yeah, and I've got glue tack here, and that's just to wipe my screen with. So that's pretty much my whole stationery collection. I like having it all concealed and organized in this drawer just next to my desk. It means when I'm doing my work at my desk and doing mind maps and revision and all that sort of stuff, I just head down here and it's all nicely organized for me there. It's not super exciting and cluttered, it's just nice and plain and gives me a lot of space to be able to work on and focus on my work. So that is it there.